All right, everybody, time for an update on the 70 El Camino. Got a little bit more stuff done. Gonna show you kind of what I've been playing around with, what I've ordered, what's come in, what's fitting, and what's less than fitting. So real quick, we got the eBay headers on there. Now, keep in mind to fit them, these are the mid-length technically. You see right there, it has to be bent there. And right here on this tube, those two will have to be bent to fit it in there. Now the other side gets a lot more crazy, and let me show you why. This here is the passenger tube, and I know some people are gonna look at it and be like, huh, that's a lot of clearancing, but you won't see any of this when it's in there. I still got to put the O2 bung on it, but the problem is, at least these cheap eBay headers, and look, this should go right on. It'll go right down. That right here. See, that's why I had to be bent in and clearance. And I just don't want it to be burning up the upper bushings there on the control line. So it fits pretty okay. Got to weld that in. Now we have the eBay correct upper lower control arms with Moog problem solvers, upper and lower. Got them on. Brand new dust shields, brand new rotors, and some copies of Willwood front calipers. So D52, I think. Got them all in there. Everything's bolted up pretty easy. Just started putting the brand new stainless steel brake lines on the front. Got them set over there. Now for brake booster, because once again earlier in the last video you will see there was nowhere near enough clearance with 11-inch booster to run tall valve covers. So we got the dual 8, which is very similar pedal effort. Since it's dual, we got the brake master cylinder. It's already bled, it's already wax coated, so it hopefully will stay looking nice for a while. We got all that stuff bolted on, stainless steel lines going down. Trying to figure out where to mount the bracket so it looks nice here. I'm thinking I might be able to hook it to this stud and set that up, pull it out of the way. Now we do also have the eBay 4-row radiator. Ooh, I never noticed that that was bent. Well, I can fix that with a pair of pliers, but this is 4-row dual fan radiator in it. Also got the heavy duty upper cover for it, and we got the rubber isolators. So now biggest things is radiator hoses, upper and lower. I'm going to hold off on a little bit because I still need to order the serpentine system. We got Black Friday, hopefully next week. It'll go on sale. And that will be one of my next big purchases for this car. So front end's roughly basically buttoned up other than alignment, stuff like that. But it's a lot closer. It's got brand new rubbers here. I have yet, these are from Owsley's, put the back ones in, so we got to do all the ones with the body, and that's why I'm waiting a little bit to put the rear brake line in, which is right there, stainless steel. So I'm gonna have to jack the whole body up, put all the bushings in, and then you will also notice the outer cowl panel. It's all welded up. I haven't done any seam sealer on it, but it's all sealed up. Everything down to the bottom sealed up. So I have to do it, prime it, paint it. And then we're going to have to take the doors off. I got brand new hinges I'm going to throw on it just for giggles. And I got to fix the insides of the door. So a lot of stuff is buttoned up. Brand new shocks on the front. I mean, it's really quite a bit of stuff done since the last video. All that stuff's knocked out. And, oh yeah. Started doing the coating inside of that. I ended up putting rust bullet. Had it to the point where it was, you know, practically dry. Then I went ahead and put bed liner over top of it. That's what one of the things I've been doing today. So we're getting a lot closer to ready to start putting, you know, some of the interior stuff and start doing the mat down in the floor. And I still got to cut it, fix it. So we're moving along. Oh, and then other things that have come in that as soon as the bearing kit comes in will be good. I found this on Amazon. I don't know what this happened, if it fell off the bed of a truck or what, but it was $260 for it, and I've used them on several of the other ones. The unit itself looks fine. I checked it over with a fine-tooth comb. Clutch type, Yukon, 3 Series, posi traction unit. So I figured what I'll do is I'll put it in there. I get that 12-bolt housing out. I'll have to paint it. And then I ordered a set of these Summit racing axles for the rear, and it, keep in mind, comes with all the hardware. I mean, $200, I figure you can't beat that to set up the whole rear end and get that all knocked out. And then I got the install kit, which was, if I'm not mistaken, 80 bucks. Comes with all Koyo good stuff. So next thing we're going to do is be building the rear end for the car, and then that way I can get the tubular upper lowers for it, and then finish. I'm starting to go ahead and unhook all the, you see brake lines are dangling down. That's a brake line and what, a return line probably. I started painting on the frame rails, cleaning them up with a sander and painting them. So basically what I got to do then is start in the back. I got to clean that all up, but what I want to do is jack it up so I can actually see what I'm doing. Jack the back end up, and I got the F40 rear springs for it to put in there, so we should have a pretty good system in the back. Do all the brakes and whatnot. I was just thinking about it. I mean, when this car is done, this is going to have so much new stuff. It may have more new stuff than any of the other cars I've done so far, really, other than the 68, because brand new motor, brand new transmission, brand new rear end. It'll be all brand new accessories, brand new brakes. Every piece of the brakes is brand new. It turned out to be a pretty new truck. And I also did find, because I am running I think it's a 71 Monte Carlo dash. There's a difference in the color or the font, something with the actual things. I had James over at Henshaw's re-go through the dash for me, and I ordered yesterday a radio from Retro Manufacturing, which is $200. Yes, you heard that right, $209, and it has Bluetooth. I went ahead and ordered the uppers because it's a stereo dash, and I went ahead and ordered the kick panels to put the 6.5 inch round speakers in there, in that thing. Now I'm kind of debating on building maybe something to put in here, like a panel, and put a couple 6x9s behind the seat so it looks pretty nice. I'll play with that idea. I just gotta figure out how it would mount and make it look really, really nice and clean. So that might be a possibility. And that way I could just run the radio wires. The 2 tweeters up top, 2 forwards, 2 rears. I mean, it's probably too much for it to be inside of a small cab as small as an El Camino cab, but be pretty sweet. After that, the next real big thing needs to be ordered is got to be the vintage air stuff. But Serpentine vintage air, do all of it, and then put it all together. And then everybody's favorite thing, bodywork. We'll knock it all out and get that stuff kind of taken care of. So a lot of stuff done. Still plenty more to do. Oh yeah, and we got to do all the brushable seam sealer. I need to do that. Put it all on there so it looks factory. And what I'll probably do, once again, pull both doors and then cut the jambs out. Cut the doors out, put them back on. Probably put the whole truck in primer for a little while before I paint it. And that way I can enjoy it for a little bit. Still waiting on the Camaro. If anybody's still following me on the Camaro, I am still waiting on Haggerty to get it all sorted out. It is a process. If anybody goes through it, it takes a while. It's even a little bit more of a hassle, honestly, too, if you have GM or rare parts. It's just one of the things, all I can tell you is just take a breath. Let it take the time. Let it play it out. But stay tuned. Once again, I'll keep everybody updated on everything and what's going on. But thank you for watching.